Welcome back, everybody. Jeremy's just throwing the sealer on those superficial posts, the posts that are notched to fit onto the rim joist or one of the beams, posts that don't go all the way into the ground. I use as many posts that we are going into the ground. I use as many of those right on up through to become, balustrade or whatever as I can. Just they're so nice and rigid when they're in the ground. It makes a great. It's super, economical to get two from one, but then it makes no sense to just put a bunch more holes in the ground just so that everything, especially on a deck like this when we have many, every corner we do here, outside and in, gets a double. We need another one here. Every corner we do gets a double post because of the dog-eared corners. So one is a bearing post, the other one's superficial all the way around, some of which are notched for a double. They're notched for this beam, or over here, this a beam again, so they're notched for that anyway. And then over there, they're just notched for one rim joist. Stairways are coming in. The lower newels, they go right into the ground. We just did those with a 2-manhole auger the other day. They go right down into the ground once more. Although we didn't use a concrete footing here because we're not bearing a lot of load. We're not bearing a lot of weight. Each of these here, like this post here is on a footing because not only is all the weight in this area right above it, but all of these joists that come into this much of the beam, about half of the beam, half the distance between here and the next post, he's responsible for that pressure, and then half of the joists that attach to him all the way around like a hot spot here is all sort of load, that lumber itself and all the people and stuff that'll be on here in the future. So anyway, these things are load bearing, and that's why we have a footing. This here is just going to stand there, and we're looking for torsional resistance, or for it to feel nice and strong, but it's not actually loaded vertically with anything. So we saved, what's that, $35–40 in those concrete footings that we originally purchased. They went back. Everything's perfectly aligned. First stringer's going on the inside. Everything's perfect. Using this white lumber again, and we've done some fine tuning again with the the ratchet strap and these here, and while we fill with dirt and stuff. But overall, and it looks like we could put deck boards on it after we tape it, because Jeremy's walking right on there. So we're getting to this point now, and then we're going to tape all the tops of the framing, and then start putting the boards down. And so we'll look at those little bugs floating around in the light. Beautiful sight today, probably high 60s in terms of temperature. We kept our second layers on most of the day. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you.